fasten your seat belt. And also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
Cabin crew, prepare doors for departure at crosscheck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your chief flight attendant. On behalf of our captain and the entire crew, welcome aboard. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seat belt is correctly fastened. Also, your portable electronic devices must be set to airplane mode until an announcement is made upon arrival. Thank you.
سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا له مقرنين وإنا إلى ربنا لمنقلبون.
Good day, go ahead.
At parking, information, X-ray, read the cockpit.
Yeah, I should have got an award for this. I should have.
4,000 feet.
Oh, thank you. Don't mind if I
ready
do.
to start.
Oh,
Clear
hey,
to
what's going on,
Oscar,
Q-Boss?
What's
Tango,
up, Kevin?
Hotel,
Look, man, I
hotel,
need your help.
4,000
I
feet.
need the world's
We're ready to
greatest
start.
safety video.
You know, they say a lot of these safety videos are no nonsense. How about we just call it what it is? Unimaginative, uninventive, and flat out boring.
Exactly. Use some of your Hollywood magic. Enjoy destination.
Say no more. Excuse me, everybody! Hey! Welcome, Qatar Airways passengers. I want to thank you for choosing the greatest
Call me back when ready to
Exits
taxi.
and walkways must be clear at all times. Get your stuff out the aisle. You. Baggage must be stored in your overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. Please be careful when opening your overhead locker, as items may fall out. Got to be careful. Wait a minute. Rosie, hey, what you doing in my safety video?
The queue boss sent me. He figured you may need a little bit of help. I'll be in the queue suite if you need me, Kev.
Yeah, well, it's probably because you could just see the back of it. I couldn't see the back of it. It's a little, you gotta push, make sure you push it back. Okay? That's important. I couldn't see the thing. Dang it. Whatever secret you're holding on to have to be stored under the seat in front of you.
Relax, bro. I got you covered.
In-flight entertainment monitors must be folded away. You watching Jumanji?
Yeah, The Rock was my fave.
Please fasten your seatbelt for taxi, takeoff, and landing. And insert the metal end into the buckle until it clicks. I think that's a click. That's how you know it's locked up. To adjust, pull the strap to tighten the belt by making sure our most precious are secure. Lock it down. To unfasten, you lift the flap and pull the ends apart. If you are seated in one of our forward-facing premium cabins, pull the shoulder strap across your chest and attach it like this. To unfasten, release the shoulder strap fitting away from the seatbelt attachment, then lift the flap and pull the ends apart, like this. When the seatbelt sign is illuminated, you must remain in your seat with the seatbelt fastened. Don't get up.
Now, if you plan to sleep during the flight, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to cabin crew.
Now, I hope you guys don't plan on sleeping over. I don't have no sleep bags. I can't do that. Let's get out of here. What are you doing? Now, you know that stuff makes your breath smell like a butt tray. Listen good. We strictly observe a non-smoking policy at all times on this aircraft. And that includes that stuff. What is this called? No. That includes electronic smoking devices. No. Smoking in the toilet will activate the smoke alarm. Smoking on board the aircraft and tampering with the smoke detectors are criminal offenses punishable by law.
Upload already.
It's not gonna happen, Joey. You don't have a signal because I shut the cell towers down. Go ahead, ask me why.
Why would you do that?
I knew you'd ask that.
I did.
You wanna know why I did it? I'll tell you why I did it. I did it for safety reasons, Joey. Safety reasons? Well, with the exception of handheld portable electronic devices in flight mode, the use of electronic devices is not permitted for takeoff and landing.
Who are you talking to?
Such devices must remain switched off until advised by cabin crew. Please remove all devices from charging ports for takeoff and landing. If you drop your electronic device inside your seat, please do not operate the seat controls. Instead, contact a member of the cabin crew for assistance. Please take a moment to locate the emergency exits near your seats. Emergency exits are clearly marked and located as shown. Escape path lighting will guide you to the emergency exits. Watch this.
How'd you do that?
I don't really reveal my secrets. In case of emergency landing on water, evacuation slides will serve as ramps. Please remember to remove all high-heel shoes before using the slide and leave all handbags behind. Okay. Who thought this was funny?
Help! I didn't know it would be this high up. Who thought this was a good idea?
Why are you going so slow?
I'm going with my speed.
You need to speed it up a little bit.
Ground.
And
Holding point
where'd you get a
one.
chair up here?
0.
Long story. I'll
Left.
explain later.
In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, please adopt the appropriate brace position. Adam, look, your shoe's untied.
Not again. Roger.
For those in a premium cabin, forward-facing seats, please adopt this brace position. For those in a premium cabin with rear-facing seats, please adopt this brace position.
Oh, my legs are numb.
It's just a little numbness.
Kevin, my legs are numb.
Put the mask on, Adam.
There's already oxygen out here.
Oh, Adam, will you stop being a baby? If oxygen is required, mask will appear from above you. Or you may be required to release the mask by pulling on the colored red flag marked pull. Pulling the mask toward you will activate the oxygen supply. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, adjust the band to secure it, and breathe normally. When your mask is fitted correctly, you may then assist others. You can't help people if you can't breathe. look at me just sitting here looking natural and comfortable with my Falcon. I'm not scared. No, you are. Your life jacket is either beside you, next to you, or underneath your seat. When instructed by crew, remove it from its container and pull it over your head. Hold on.
Bring the tape around your waist and fasten in front, pulling firmly to secure.
You just gotta pay attention. Is that a pacifier?
Only inflate the life jacket as you leave the aircraft by pulling on the red toggle sharply downward.
What is a toggle?
You can also inflate or top up the life jacket by blowing into the mouthpiece. The life jacket has a whistle to attract attention. A light will automatically illuminate when in water.
I'm getting dizzy.
Life jackets for infants will be distributed by cabin crew.
It's not hard once you really figure it out. To help with final preparations to take off, please ensure your seat is in the fully upright position. Your window shade is open or set to the clear position. Your tray table and footrest are stowed. Your armrest is down and your seatbelt is fastened. But, yes. The Q-Suite door shall be locked in the open position by the crew and should remain open for taxi, takeoff, and landing. To remind yourself of the safety aspects of this aircraft, please read the safety card located in your seat pocket. It shows in detail each of the safety aspects of this aircraft. If you're traveling in the premium cabin, the Q-Suite safety card is located in your suite, which highlights emergency exit procedures in case your suite door is jammed in the closed position. If you have any questions, the cabin crew will be happy to help you. Please prepare for takeoff. Now you can enjoy your 8,000 entertainment options on your Oryx One. By the way, I should be in 7,999. The rock is only in one. Don't ask me why.
776, ready for departure runway 07 left.
Left. Vacated. Request taxi to gate.
Roger. Continue taxi to gate.
Wilco.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and keep the aisles clear until we are parked at the gate. Please use caution when opening the overhead compartments and removing items, since articles may have shifted during flight.
Cabin crew. Prepare doors for arrival and cross-check.